everyone. It's July 16th, and the Spirits had wanted us to share some of our experiences and of our wake-up calls that happen in our life and what we've learned by them. So yesterday, we were in the living room having a deep discussion, and I walked out to the kitchen and my hands were full with a full cup of coffee, and the other hand had cigarettes and spirit box and tape recorder in it, and Byron had turned around to give me a hug, and I lifted up both hands, showing them my hands were full, and he had an instant reaction, threw his hands up in the air and said, "Fine, you don't want a hug." And so we had to talk about what had happened to let him know that no, that wasn't the real story. What your mind is telling you is not the real story of what happened. I have full hands. I didn't want to give you a hug with a full cup of coffee. You would have had coffee accidentally poured down your back if I would have gave you a hug that instant. So he's going to share what he learned by that experience.
Yeah, by turning around asking for a hug and you raising your hands, I just immediately got the thought that you didn't want a hug. And so what I learned was I was impatient, judged the situation wrong, didn't think about it, and I didn't ask any questions to find out what was going on. I just had an automatic judgment that you don't want a hug, and that's it, and I'm upset. That quick. So there's a to me a prime example of judging the situation wrong and having things turn out not the way you want them to turn out, but instead of it turning out the way I intended them to turn out, was just to get a hug, ended up upset you at me for having a quick judgment on you, and upset with myself for doing it. So it's you just gotta, I just have to learn to practice patience and wait and not judge. Take that extra second or two to think about things before I say something, so that I'm not doing what I'm doing. It's just like you get an opinion about somebody you don't know, and you see them, but you don't think you're going to like them, so you don't talk to them. And then one day you're kind of have to talk to them for one reason or another, and then you find, oh, that person's really got a lot in common, and really like the person, and everything's great. The quick judgments is what is causing so much havoc on this planet anyway. The wars and people not getting along, it's just quick judgment without really thinking from the heart, basically.
Mm-hmm. Where if you just asked,
right,
been patient and understanding and asked, so do you want a hug? I would have said, sure, let me put this down.
Mm-hmm.
And life would have went on just positively.
Mm-hmm.
But so it was just a lesson. It was just because you had just got done saying, I'm going to be love.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to live my heart with love. And it was sort of like this test. Like, okay, show it.
Oh yeah, it's just...
And instantly, you had a judgment. Instantly. So you just got to turn that thought around. Turn the thought, take the thought out of your mind, saying that's just my mind talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go within my heart and say, I really would like a hug. Would you like a hug? Mm-hmm. So I could say, Sure. Let me put this down. And like you said, don't judge anybody, because you just don't know. Your mind tells you these stories. That people will live for years with these stories in their mind. You know, somebody didn't like me because,
Yeah, man.
you know, I'm too fat and ugly, so they don't like me. And actually, that's not the story, you know?
Yeah, it's like, it'd be like your parent, you know, they see something, there's a broken glass or something's broken, and they see that, and they see you, and they automatically assume.
Judge.
And so they whip the hell out of you, and you find out, the dog did it, or the cat did it, and all of a sudden they feel so bad.
Right.
Instantly, they just want to crawl in a hole and hide, because they are so bad that they jump to judgment before they found out what's going on.
Right.
And so many of us do that.
Right. And I know one of the things that the spirits keep saying is, listen. Listen.
Right.
Be happy. No matter what happens, just be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, and that was our purpose, is to live love, spread love, love and peace and harmony. And no matter what, just have faith that things are happening for a reason, and just allow.
Right.
So we hope that helped, sharing our experience, and we hope you have a blessed week. See ya.
See ya. Thank you.